Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ranger Ruby. I am so excited to share this video with you, so let's just get on to the point. If you noticed, last Friday there was no video. What happened? Well, I was on vacation somewhere very special. I went to Colonial National Historical Park and to Colonial Williamsburg. I had such a fun trip and took so many photos and videos that I will be splitting this video into 3 parts, so it won't be such a drag. One for each of the places that I went to. Today, I will be showing my trip to Jamestown. There were 2 places we went to, but first we had to ride the ferry. I got in a boat inside our car. I have a video clip of me on top of the ferry. We'll look at that up next. Let's go! Say hi. Hi. We're on top of the ferry. There. Once we got off the ferry, we drove to Jamestown. Jamestown is a very important site because it was the first permanent English settlement. Jamestown was founded in 1607 originally as a military fort, but eventually became more of a permanent settlement when women came and they started to farm tobacco, first discovered to be successful by John Rolfe. We went to 2 locations to learn about Jamestown. The first one was a living museum of Jamestown with people you could talk to about the time period. It was set up to what it would have looked like between 1610 and 1614. During our time there, we got to see a rifle of the time being shot. Here's a clip of what that looked like up next.
For today's demonstration, I will not be using my bandolier. I'll actually be using a paper cartridge here instead of my wooden charger and my priming flask. First step is put some gunpowder into the pan. Close the pan. This step will normally be done with my priming flask that you see right here by my knee. So now I'm going to cast the weapon over, pour the rest of the powder down the barrel. I'll be done with a wooden charger for my bandolier, like so. Each one pre-measured measure of gunpowder. Then I take a lead musket ball and put it down the barrel. However, that kills people. We're training, not actually fighting today, so I'm not going to shoot a real bullet. No musket balls are coming out of my musket. A spitball will, however. I'm going to take my scouring stick and ram down the shot, make sure it's nice and compact. Having a compact shot is what's going to make you get that loud bang, so it's going to make sure your shot's going further and faster and more accurately. Next, we return our weapon and take our match from between our fingers. Match is hemp rope boiled in gunpowder, vinegar, and water, so it burns just under 700 degrees. That's almost 200 degrees hotter than what's needed to ignite gunpowder. Place that in the serpentine. Call that because the serpentine looks like what mythical creature? Snakes are very much real, they're not mythical. Dragon. Dragons breathe what? Fire. Fire comes out the dragon's mouth into the pan, creating a flash. The flash goes through the small hole in the weapon called the vent, which in turn ignites my central charge, causing a bang to go off as it pushes my musket ball downrange near the speed of sound, making this the most effective firearm in the 17th century. With that in mind, we are ready to fire, so if you don't like loud noises, cover yours with the palm of your hand. You have been warned. Present your piece! Get fire! That is the matchlock musket. If you're with the guide at this time, please return to your guide as you have plenty more to see today.
After wandering around historic Jamestown for a bit longer and looking what was there to see at the Living Museum, we headed up to a model of the ship that they rode coming to the New World. It was set up to what it would have looked like at the time of their arrival. It was very small and crowded, even without everything that they had brought on their trip, and they were on it for 6 whole months. After that, we went to the actual site of Jamestown and Colonial National Historic Park. While at the visitor center, I picked up a junior ranger book and started to work on it. After walking around the real site, we started looking at some monuments. Then we headed into a museum full of artifacts found at Jamestown. We got to see pieces of pottery, tools, and a full-out skeleton they had on display. After we left there, we went to our hotel to get ready for tomorrow. Jamestown is an important site of the starting of America that we need to protect and preserve with the National Park Service. Next week, I'll be going over our trip to Colonial Williamsburg, so you'll want to buckle up to see that. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and please comment down below your thoughts. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to see more. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!